Well, hello. Today we're going to take a trip to scenic East Germany, back when there still was an East Germany, with the Garant Docar. So let's dive into it. So this is the Garant Docar, East German pen made of brushed stainless steel, and as you can see, it's fairly plain. A little branding here, but otherwise not much. We've got a finial, brown finial, the same brown finial on the other end. The branding is right here. We have Garant, which is badly lit, and Docar, D-O-C-A-R. Nothing on the clip, nothing anywhere else in the body. Open it up. It's a snap cap. We have a plastic section, which I appreciate, brown to match the finials, and a fairly plain ordinary nib, which I'm not sure of the size because there's nothing written on it. Open it even more, and it is a cartridge converter pen. Now, I don't think this converter came with it. I think I put it in, because when I get a vintage pen, of course, I have to clean it out and stuff to make sure it works. Other than the writing part, I fill them, and then you get to see how the writing goes. So this is my last couple drops of my bottle of Parker Quink washable blue. But don't worry, there's more. I have another bottle yet. So you can't see it, but I can. Some bubbling going on. And a little bit of ink came up into the apparatus. More bubbling. More ink. And let's just do it one more time just for giggles and snorts. There we go. And I'll just drip out a drop or two for maybe it'll help create some suction or something. Alright, cleaned off very nicely. And I've got enough ink. I'm filming a whole bunch of reviews today, so I have enough ink there left for one more pen, and then I think it's going to be too low. I don't post my pens, but people ask, and I always forget to check, but it posts, not amazingly, but it's securely. I've had good luck with Garant pens, so I'm expecting to like this one. So the Garant Docar, Parker Quink washable blue. Center that a little bit better for you. As far as flex, no. and don't push a nib just to find out. You can tell if it wants to flex, and this one does not want to flex. Wetness and flow. I am pleased with that. I think this pen is one I will like as just a writer type of pen. This isn't one that has full of sexy flexing. This isn't one that does anything wild. It's just a good, reliable writer. The smear test. Yeah, and it's wet enough. If you're into that kind of thing, let's see how reverse writing goes. One thing I'm noticing is the writing has become darker as I go down the page, so I wonder if the feed is getting more saturated. I'd call that an extra fine. It's definitely very feedbacky. I don't really want to call it scratchy, but very feedbacky. And then finally, the world famous Pierre Gustafsson test. Lightly, lightly, lightly. But I think it did very well with that. So I'm kind of excited to try this pen out in the coming weeks. So I don't know much about the company Garant. I couldn't find that they were making pens anymore. I tried looking up the meaning of the word Docar. I couldn't find that either. No translation. It just translates to Docar. So I don't know why it's called that. But it does turn out to be a very nice daily writer type of pen. Steel body, but I like the plastic section. The nib is not amazing. It just does its job. And for a daily writer type of pen, that's what you want. Doesn't seem to have a drying out problem. Cartridge converter pen, which makes it easy to clean out. I don't have an exact fit with the converter I put in it, but I'm sure the one is out there that would fit perfectly, but it seems to hold in pretty well. As far as the clip, smooth, does exactly what it needs to without any help. I appreciate the really tiny touches like the matching brown finials that match the color of the section. I think it's a very well made pen. I've mentioned before I got into the vintage partly because I'm out of my interest in Central and Eastern European pens. Sorry to say this, but you kind of have a certain idea of what pens would be like being made behind the Iron Curtain, and I'm happy to say that I've been proven right a few times, but a lot more times I've been proven wrong. And this is one of the cases I'm proven wrong. It is a very good pen. Exciting? No. I don't know if this pen could compete on today's market. I don't think there'd be a lot of people just looking for something like that. But, at the time it was made, fountain pens were a lot more common. So, on the whole, I am very pleased with it. And I've got one or two other Garant pens now that need to come out and play. So, look forward to that. So I want to thank you for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.